What's up guys, JV2017 here, back from an extended hiatus to bring you another Destiny tips and tricks video. Today we are talking about the Taken King, Bungie's largest and most extensive update thus far. More specifically, a lot of new information has been revealed through Game Informer and Bungie's visit to Gamescom. In addition to that, tons of new information will be revealed in the coming weeks leading up to the expansion. So this video marks my return to Destiny on YouTube, as well as the beginning of my extended coverage of the Taken King. Starting today, you can expect consistent Taken King information videos leading up to the expansion's release on September 15th, which is actually only 40 days away. It's very, very close. So let's dive into today's topics concerning the updated leveling system and new functions of Light. One of the most obvious changes that is being made in the Taken King is the leveling system, and seasoned Destiny players will recognize this immediately. They are simplifying it so much. You literally level from level 1, the starting level, to level 40, which is the absolute max. There's no light level max, it's just the max level, by killing enemies and completing missions and quests. Very simply, anything that gets you any kind of experience will go towards your level and get you up to level 40 max. So Light has no bearing on your level anymore. They've completely removed that mechanic. Light just doesn't factor into what your level is, and it still factors in how powerful you are, and I'll get to that in a minute when we talk about Light. But I think this is just a very obvious change, considering I've listened to a lot of what Deej said and a lot of other Bungie game designers. The whole point of the Taken King, not the whole point, but a large focal point for them, is to take the mystique and the mysteriousness out of things that should not be complicated. Now, the light system was initially very complicated. A lot of people didn't know what was going on. A lot of people were running different calculations, like how much does one light give you towards your level? How much light do you need in order to gain a light level? And it was 12. I remember making that video back in 2014 when Destiny originally came out. They're taking the mystique and mysteriousness out of very simple things that shouldn't be, complex at all. And they're focusing their complex efforts towards, raids, like puzzles and stuff like that. And I'm all for super complex puzzles. I want, King's Fall, which is the upcoming raid in the Taken King, their biggest and baddest, raid so far. I want that to take me a month to beat. Like, I really want that to be very, very challenging. I want, you're dealing with a lot of people on the internet. A lot of people share, resources and whatnot. So I feel like we're going to solve it pretty quickly as a community. But at the same time, I'm really, really happy that they're taking this. Let's simplify everything and not make things that are, unnecessarily complicated anymore. Let's just go ahead and simplify everything. So I'm really happy about this leveling thing, and light levels are gone, and who knows if they'll come back. Now let's talk about Light. So the stat Light that you find on armor pieces right now, your exotics, your purples, sometimes your blues as well, it has no influence on level. Once again, light levels do not exist anymore. They've been removed from the game. And now they've expanded the light stat to many other equipable items. So you'll find it on weapons now. You'll find it once again on armor. You'll find it on class items. And then you'll find it on ghost shells, which makes me ask, do we finally get ghost shells? Does everyone get access to a ghost shell? I know they're super rare, and I think they came out with legendary or limited editions of the game, but I really want a ghost shell, so I'm kind of excited about this. So we're going to find light on all of those equipable items, which is pretty darn cool. And so if you guys remember what light actually was, light was a multiplier on your attack rating on your weapon. So for example, if you have like a 300 attack thorn and you had a certain amount of light, if you had lower light, you would deal less damage. If you had higher light, it would multiply it even higher and really influence your damage. And so light in the past allowed you to fight those ridiculously hard enemies. The enemies that were over leveled past the current level. So like in House of Wolves, if you're, in 35 PoE and you're fighting like a 36 enemy, or as you can tell on the screen right now, I'm fighting a 35 enemy. Light helped me fight those enemies. So they're expanding that stat now, and maybe it'll have a lesser effect, maybe it'll have more of an effect, maybe it'll be exactly the same. We found a certain amount of light on each piece of armor in the past, and we kind of got used to it. It was like, I know I'm going to find 42 light on this piece of armor because 42 times 4 equals, you know, whatever, and that's how much I need, you know, to be at the most powerful that I can be. Maybe they will mix that up because, of course, light is going to be found on more items. So you may see less light on armor. You may see an equal amount on each item. We really don't know what to expect yet, but we do know that we'll find light on a lot more different items that we'll come across in Destiny in the Taken King. Alright guys, that's all I have for you in this video. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, remember to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Once again, I am beginning this kind of coverage of Destiny leading up to the Taken King, and of course during the Taken King here on my channel. So, hope to see you guys there. Hope you join me for this next chapter in our Destiny journey. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you next time. Peace.